Hey angels, welcome back to another episode of my life. As you can tell by the title, we are doing a little Q&As, get to know me. I was dreading this video, I'm not gonna lie. I was really dreading this video, and that's because I was like, I didn't know what to do for this video. I wanted to do something while talking to you guys and getting to know you guys as you're getting to know me. So that kind of put me in a position, and now I haven't uploaded in a week. No, 2 weeks, maybe. And I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm trying. Give me a fucking break. Okay. So, as you can tell by the title, we're gonna do a get to know me. Okay, guys, we're gonna just start with the basics. We're gonna answer 5 questions. I was gonna do a question thing on Instagram, but nobody ever responds. I feel like people only interact with me on Instagram when I post a thirst trap. And that's just so fucking annoying. That is so annoying, bro. Obviously, the first question is, what's your name? My name is Alaziah, guys. And I go by Lasia Deja. I'm 22 and I was born June 15th, 2004. I was born in Portland, Oregon, but I'm in Arizona. This fucking state. I want to leave, y'all. I want to fucking leave. What do you currently do for school, work, content, or business? I do all of them, guys. I am a college student. I own 2 businesses. I love doing content. My niches are beauty, fashion, and lifestyle. And my degree is in business, marketing, and entrepreneurship. How do you describe yourself in 3 words? And I would say versatile, curious, and ambitious. Yeah. I'm so sorry, guys. I know this video is kind of lazy. Not necessarily lazy. I feel like I'm just comfortable with you guys enough to not be kind of performative on how I film my videos. And I could just film from my MacBook. Y'all, I don't think y'all know this, but every single video I've posted in the past 2 months, I filmed them off my MacBook. I don't think I've filmed off my phone since my productive day video. Even then, I filmed on my MacBook then. Ever since I got my MacBook, y'all, I have not yet to use it for content necessarily. What is something about yourself that you're not afraid to admit, even though it makes you look bad? I'm not afraid to admit when I'm a shitty person to people. I feel like people get wrapped up in the whole nice person persona, kind person persona. I'm not saying it's a good thing to be a shitty person, but I'm very self-aware, and I know when I'm a shitty person, and I feel like I have the self-discipline to, take accountability. And that is such a crazy word to say out loud. Oh my gosh. I just had to swallow my pride saying that out loud. But I'm able to take accountability for my actions and things like that. And have been a shitty friend. I've been a shitty girlfriend, a shitty daughter, a shitty sibling. I'm not justifying my behavior. Sometimes I'm human, and humans are very selfish. I can be selfish at times. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like I'm a very selfish person, but I don't think that really defines me as a person, for real. Version of yourself are you embarrassed you ever became? I don't think that question is worded right, but the version of myself that I am embarrassed of, I would say when I was around 19 to 21. Yeah, I feel like that's the most embarrassing time of my life, for me at least. I was just not myself. I lost myself. I feel like I had an ego death, honestly. But I'm coming back. So, I'm coming back, guys. like slowly but surely. I was just not myself. I really lost myself. I didn't know who I was. Like, and I forgot that I was really that bitch. Do you think you're actually misunderstood, or do you sometimes communicate terribly? I feel like a lot of the times I just don't know how to communicate properly. I'm learning, guys. Gosh, like, it's my first time living, so I'm learning, you know? And sometimes I think I'm being misunderstood. In reality, I just have terrible communication skills. Am I gonna change that? Next question. Have you ever been the villain in somebody else's story? Yeah. Am I a big fan? Honestly, this sounds cocky, guys, but I love being a villain in somebody's story. Cause like, you know I'm not that bad. Like, you know I'm not a bad person. I'm not a villain. So like, for you to try to paint me as one is kind of insane of you. I sound like a narcissist, but be fucking for real. I feel like once somebody paints me as the villain, that's just how I'm gonna act. What's the most embarrassing thing you've done over someone? Fight. I used to beef with bitches over niggas, bro. Like, what the fuck is wrong with me? I used to really just beef bitches for no reason over niggas that wouldn't even do the same for me, bro. Like, I was young, guys. I don't do that anymore. I have self-worth and self-respect. Once a person tries to make me feel like I have to fight over them, I'm gonna just leave. Because, like, what the fuck am I gonna waste my time for? Like, they really be thinking they the prize, but you're not. You're really not. Okay. Have you ever been jealous of somebody your partner has claimed was just a friend? I do not get jealous. I've only been jealous a few times. I've only been jealous a few times. And even then, when I was jealous, he wasn't even my boyfriend. That person wasn't even my boyfriend, y'all. So it's like, it didn't even matter. But no, I don't think, because I'm a woman lover, guys. As you guys know, I'm LGBT and I'm a woman lover. So it's like, I don't necessarily get jealous over other women, especially when they're attractive, because I'm attracted to you. So it's like, why would I be jealous of you when I can be romantically involved with you? You know? Wait, hold on. That's so gay. But yeah, I'm not the jealous type, but I feel like if there's like a boundary being crossed between me and my partner's relationship, I would communicate that for sure. If that friend was making me feel that type of way, I've never been really jealous. I understand when a certain friend will cross boundaries between you and your partner's relationship dynamic, but like, those are just stuff that can be said out loud and be corrected out loud. Have you secretly disliked one of your friends? Once I start to dislike you, I don't come around you. I'm a leaver, guys. So once I start feeling some type of way about you, I don't say anything. I just leave. So that's just it. Have you ever stayed friends with someone because of your history? No. What's the pettiest reason you stopped talking to someone? Not liking my Instagram post. Because, like, how are you watching me and not liking my shit? Like, and you're my friend. Are you cool? Like, that don't make sense. Would you expose a cheating friend or mind your business? I feel like it depends. It really just depends. Because you never know what goes on in a relationship. You don't know if they're in an open relationship or... Like, I stay far from relationships, y'all. I don't mix well when it comes to relationships. You know, cheating for somebody can be different for somebody else. So it's like, it just really fucking depends. And then, like, I feel like if me and this person were close, yes, I would tell. But, like, I would have that talk with my friend first. I feel like that's something I would correct my friend on first. But, like, I feel like if it got to the point to where I would have to tell their partner, I would. Don't look at me like that. Okay, we're gonna answer a few more questions, guys, and we're gonna end it off pretty soon. Y'all, what type of content do y'all want? Do you believe you're underrated, or have you simply not worked hard enough yet? Yeah, I have not worked hard enough yet. I'm very inconsistent. I say I'm still inconsistent because I feel like I haven't really been consistent, if that makes sense. Especially like with YouTube. I've been posting every day on social media. Not every day, but like majority of the time. But like when it comes to like actually creating content and being intentional with what you post, I haven't been really consistent, and I'm trying. So like hopefully by the end of this year, I have like just post after post on YouTube, and we reach 1,000 subscribers, y'all. We are actually really growing on YouTube. That's crazy. Would you accept a brand deal from a company you didn't personally use? I feel like it really just depends. I feel like if the product itself benefits me in a way, and I am very intrigued by the product, or like the product is something that I would buy, but the company I've never heard of, yeah, 100%. But if it's something that I know I don't use, and I know who the brand is, and I just personally would never use them, then no, what the fuck? Why would I do that? Have you ever posted something just because you thought it would make people jealous? I do that all the time. Every video that I post, I assume it's going to make somebody jealous. That's not funny. I feel like that's just the Gemini speaking in me, bro. Like, I hope it does. I'm not saying that in like a bad way, but like if somebody, like for example, if there was a hating ass bitch out there that didn't like me, like I'm glad this video makes you jealous type shit. You know, what is one thing people are always surprised to learn about me? I'm very intelligent, guys. Crazy. I know, but I think I'm very intelligent. A lot of people say they didn't know I was this intelligent. I feel like a lot of people get shocked on how emotionally intelligent I am, how book intelligent I am, and how spiritually intelligent I am, and things like that. So it's like, yeah, I feel like I'm a very intelligent person when it comes to certain things. I'm not book smart, like book smart, but like in some things, like interesting facts and whatnot, and how to do things, like certain things, like I feel like I just have a lot of knowledge because I do. Y'all, this one of, like, I feel like my guilty pleasure is to learn something new. I'm always learning something new. Like, I could sit on TikTok and like just go in a rabbit hole about like something. Like the other week it was about Egyptians. Right now it's about Greek history and shit. Like, yeah, I think that's pretty cool. I think that's pretty cool. And I know a lot about Earth and a lot about space science. So yeah. Okay, guys, but I am gonna end the video, guys. I love you so much. Until then, guys, I'll see you guys in the next episode.